Which nuts should seniors avoid, and which are essential? Discover the facts. As we age, the decisions we make at the dining table become significantly more impactful. For older adults, selecting the right foods transcends mere taste or convenience. It is about safeguarding heart health, stabilizing energy, reducing inflammation, and building a more resilient immune system. Yet one seemingly wholesome food group continues to perplex even the most health-conscious: nuts. Despite their reputation as nutrient-dense superfoods, not all nuts are beneficial for senior health. In reality, certain popular varieties can silently undermine well-being, fueling inflammation, disrupting digestion, elevating blood sugar, or interfering with essential medications. However, others carry potent benefits for longevity, brain health, and graceful aging. If you or a loved one are approaching your golden years, understanding which nuts to embrace and which to avoid could be one of the most important decisions you make. The good news: it does not require extreme dieting, fear-based restrictions, or expensive ingredients, but rather thoughtful choices that yield significant returns for your health. Let us take a closer look. Just minutes invested now could have a lasting impact for years to come. 4 types of nuts seniors should avoid. 1. Salted roasted cashews. At first glance, salted roasted cashews appear to be an indulgent yet harmless snack. Their creamy texture and satisfying crunch make them a household favorite. Yet beneath their appealing surface lurks a set of problems, especially concerning for older adults. As we age, our bodies process sodium and fats less efficiently, making cashews high levels of both a hidden risk. Just one small handful can contain over 200 milligrams of sodium and 12 grams of fat, values that can drive up blood pressure, encourage fluid retention, and strain the heart and kidneys, particularly in those already managing hypertension or cardiac conditions. And it is not only the salt. The roasting process, especially at high temperatures, strips away natural enzymes, rendering cashews more difficult to digest, a challenge for seniors with slower metabolism or sensitive stomachs. Additionally, these cashews are often roasted in inexpensive vegetable oils, high in omega-6 fats, which, when not counterbalanced by omega-3s, may aggravate inflammation. With inflammation now recognized as a root cause of chronic conditions such as arthritis and cognitive decline, the risks accumulate quietly. Many older adults are drawn to salted roasted cashews as healthier alternatives to crisps or biscuits, yet they may be merely exchanging one problematic snack for another, equally detrimental to health. So, what nut delivers richness and satisfactions without the silent costs? The answer may surprise you, especially as it is often overlooked despite its remarkable protective properties for both brain and heart health. Let us explore this next. 2. Peanuts. Peanuts are everywhere, found at sporting events, in snack mixes, and in most household pantries due to their affordability and familiarity. Yet for seniors intent on maintaining strength and clarity in later life, peanuts may pose risks that often go undiscussed. Technically legumes, not true tree nuts, peanuts commonly fall prey to a toxic mold called aflatoxin, a proven carcinogen. This compound quietly damages the liver, particularly in those with declining detoxification capacity. Beyond contamination, peanuts are one of the most common food allergens, and even for those without acute allergies, they can contribute to low-level inflammation, digestive upset, or immune overstimulation. Chronic, low-grade inflammation remains a hidden driver of joint pain, heart disease, and cognitive decline, problems seniors are eager to mitigate. Many turn to peanut butter as a healthier alternative, but commercial varieties frequently contain hydrogenated oils, added sugars, and excess salt, transforming a seemingly innocent spread into a nutritional hazard. Calorically dense and easily overconsumed, even small daily portions can disrupt weight, blood sugar, and cholesterol management. Of course, not every senior will have a strong adverse reaction to peanuts. Nevertheless, for those dealing with chronic inflammation, liver concerns, or delicate digestion, reconsidering peanuts as a staple may be prudent. But what if the hazard is not due solely to additives, but from something the nut itself inherently supplies in excess? The next variety on our list demonstrates just that. If these insights on nuts have proven valuable so far, consider subscribing. There is much more ahead that will guide you towards better choices. 3. Brazil nuts. Brazil nuts seem an ideal health food, creamy, satisfying, and packed with selenium, a mineral crucial for immunity, thyroid function, and cellular repair. However, for older adults, Brazil nuts vividly illustrate how an excess of a good thing can become dangerous. Merely 1 or 2 Brazil nuts can supply your entire daily selenium requirement. Since aging bodies struggle to regulate minerals effectively, prolonged high intake can result in selenium toxicity. The symptoms, fatigue, brittle hair and nails, muscle weakness, cognitive fog, or irregular heartbeat, can easily masquerade as normal aging, complicating diagnosis and treatment. These nuts are large and easy to overeat, with many older individuals consuming 4 or 5 in a single sitting, unknowingly pushing themselves into risky territory. Additionally, their rich fat content can slow digestion, an unwelcome effect for those with a sluggish gastrointestinal system. Most concerning of all, excessive selenium intake has been linked to an increased risk of type 2 diabetes, already prevalent among seniors. Hence, while Brazil nuts have their place, moderation is imperative, and in many cases, complete avoidance is the safer path for elders. Yet, is the true threat always about nutrient content? Or sometimes, is it about how a nut is processed and presented? Next, we examine a sweetly disguised danger common in both shops and home kitchens. 4. Candied or chocolate-coated nuts. Behind their glossy coatings, whether it's almonds enrobed in chocolate, pecans glazed with honey, or brittle-coated walnuts, these nuts offer a tempting form of indulgence. For seniors, however, this particular treat can undo much hard-won progress over time. Managing blood sugar, weight, and inflammation is essential as we age, yet these sweetened nuts are loaded with added sugars, syrups, or artificial sweeteners. Each handful causes rapid spikes and crashes in blood sugar, particularly risky for those with diabetes or pre-diabetes. Moreover, candied and chocolate-coated nuts are commonly roasted in poor quality oils, laden with preservatives and stripped of their natural nutrients. These additives can provoke digestive discomfort, impede medication absorption, and generally undermine well-being. The illusion that a nut at the center makes such snacks healthy is seductive but misleading. The added calories contribute nothing but increased inflammation and unwelcome weight gain. Whilst occasional indulgence is harmless, these disguised desserts should never become a daily habit. Now that we've unraveled the most problematic nuts for seniors, could it be that certain nuts not only avoid harm, but actually deliver powerful support for memory, heart health, and vital energy? Let us now turn to the 4 most beneficial varieties. 4 types of nuts that support healthy aging. 1. Walnuts. Walnuts have been a dietary mainstay for generations. Their distinctive brain-like shape hinting at their status as a food for the mind. They are especially valuable to seniors who wish not only to extend life, but to maintain sharper mental faculties and stronger bodies. Walnuts are rich in plant-based omega-3 fatty acids, specifically alpha-linolenic acid, ALA. Omega-3s have been shown to reduce systemic inflammation, protect brain function, ease joint discomfort, and lower the risk of diseases such as Alzheimer's. Regular walnut consumption is associated with improved memory and decreased rates of cognitive decline. These nuts also promote cardiovascular health by reducing LDL cholesterol and supporting flexible arteries, key for preventing heart attacks and strokes. Their comparatively soft texture makes them easier to chew for those with dental concerns. Packed with magnesium, copper, and manganese, walnuts further assist bone health, metabolism, and immune resilience. Their subtle, buttery flavor complements a wide array of dishes, or can simply provide a calming, nourishing snack. Walnuts quietly deliver profound, consistent health benefits. Whilst walnuts are unrivaled for cognitive and cardiovascular support, another nut deserves recognition for bolstering skin health, digestion, and cellular protection. Chapter 2. Almonds. Frequently considered commonplace, almonds are in fact one of nature's most complete gifts to the aging body. They are especially rich in vitamin E, an antioxidant crucial for protecting cells from oxidative stress, a process responsible for wrinkles, age spots, memory decline, and joint degeneration. A modest daily portion of almonds can produce visible benefits: brighter skin, stronger nails, and clearer focus. Magnesium and calcium content make almonds a foundational food for maintaining bone density and muscle function, both of which diminish with age. Their fiber and healthy fats also aid in blood sugar regulation, supporting seniors with diabetes or pre-diabetes. Almonds are simple to prepare. Soaked overnight, they are gentle on digestion and satisfying, curbing unnecessary snacking. Through consistent, mindful inclusion in the diet, almonds exemplify how aging well requires intention and care, not dramatic changes. Yet the following nut offers the promise of internal transformation, restoring balance, supporting digestion, and renewing well-being from within. 3. Flaxseeds. Though humble in appearance, flaxseeds are among the most potent foods for aging healthfully. They are an outstanding source of plant-based omega-3s, ALA, providing essential anti-inflammatory support for the heart, arteries, and joints. Daily inclusion of flax seeds can lower blood pressure, improve arterial flexibility, and reduce cardiovascular risk, the primary cause of mortality among older adults. Flax seeds are particularly valuable for digestion, offering both soluble and insoluble fiber to combat constipation, improve gut health, and regulate blood sugar. Lignans, unique plant compounds in flax seeds, may help balance hormones, especially for postmenopausal women, and have been linked to a reduced risk of certain cancers. Crucially, flax seeds should be consumed freshly ground to enable full nutrient absorption. A spoonful mixed into porridge, smoothies, or soups is a simple yet powerful daily act of self-care. If flax seeds quiet digestive woes, the next nut infuses energy and vitality, supporting movement and clarity as we age. 4. Pistachios. Pistachios brighten the plate with their striking green color and subtly sweet flavor, but their real strength lies in their nutritional balance. They provide a remarkable blend of plant-based protein, fiber, and antioxidants, ideal for older adults combating muscle loss or digestive sluggishness. High in potassium and vitamin B6, nutrients many seniors lack, pistachios help regulate blood pressure, heart rhythm, and support mood and immune function. Notably, they also contain lutein and zeaxanthin, antioxidants that guard against age-related vision loss, such as macular degeneration. Naturally low in sugar and easy to digest, Pistachios also encourage mindful eating, as their shells require a slower pace. Enjoyed raw or dry roasted and unsalted, they are a joyful, wholesome snack that can sustain energy and mobility. If you've found these insights useful, liking this video and subscribing truly supports our mission to share information that makes a difference. Practical ways to incorporate beneficial nuts. As we age, our nutritional needs become increasingly specific. The right foods, however small, can be transformative. Familiar as some nuts are, even beloved varieties may sabotage diligent efforts to age well. But healthy aging is not defined by restriction, but by wisdom, choosing better, not simply eating less. Walnuts calm the mind and protect the heart. Almonds nourish bones and skin. Flaxseeds restore and regulate from within. And pistachios energize and uplift. Their power lies not simply in nutrition, but in the rituals of care they invite. A handful before your morning tea, soaked almonds before a walk, ground flax in porridge. These are more than habits. They are deliberate acts of self-kindness. Taking ownership of these choices offers greater mobility, sharper thinking, stronger bones, and a deeper sense of control and peace. Remember, intentional, mindful decisions accumulate to genuine transformation. Outro. In summary, the right nut choices can quietly reshape your health, vitality, and independence in later life. The transformation begins with a single, thoughtful choice and grows through simple daily acts of care. Healthy aging is not an accident. It is an ongoing commitment to wise, intentional decisions. You've now uncovered which nuts to avoid and which to embrace to support energy, memory, and resilience. If you are eager to discover more ways to elevate your nutritional choices and unlock even greater health benefits, watch the next video. This is where it all comes together.